It says something in our stuff. It said it for years about, you know, we're building a reputation one car at a time, and we are.
You know, Mike Cope has been around racing for a very long time. He was a racer himself, a successful one.
Well, your first one's the most important one. This is my first championship with NASCAR with the Slim Jim deal, and I went on to drive for Bobby the year after. Just at an early age, this is all I wanted to do, and I had a choice: build houses or race cars. I chose racing cars. My dad said, I'll have the business here for you when you come back, because he knew I was destined for failure, because he tried to race too and it didn't work out. He had kids and had to move along, and I quit construction in '88 full-time. '90 I quit it altogether. My grandfather, my mother, my father, and my uncle helped my dad build the engines as a flathead Ford back in the day. This body, in fact, was in the back of our house. I fell off of it and hit my head on an A&W root beer bottle, and there's a scar on my eye you can still see. First time I ever had stitches. Last time I ever had stitches. I glue it all together now.
His passion for racing makes him tick.
In a sense, with motorsports, he's failed in some senses, but been uber successful in the other, depending on how you look at it. But with the success, that's simply because of his drive and his passion for the motorsports industry. I mean, the guy eats, sleeps, breathes it.
I always say that there's treasures in your trials, and that's what he has found. He always looks for, all right, he doesn't look at the problem, he looks at the solution. What can we do? How can we turn this into something good?
To see him at the racetrack, you see this intimidating guy who rarely smiles, but to know him is to truly understand him, and he's an amazing person.
Of course, he's my father, and I looked up to him in that sense. But as far as just a work ethic and just want for good for himself and the people around him, and the respect that he has in the motorsports community is phenomenal, you know. And that's something that's hard to live in the shadow of, in a sense, but it's cool.
Whenever you do what you love for a living, you'll never work a day in your life, and so I'm fortunate. I'm blessed to be able to provide an outlet for other people to do the same thing that I was fortunate enough to have people allow me to do.